Forge Gang! Let's go! This is your host with the most, the Warhammer, coming at you with another exciting installment of Every Death of Broly. This is only going to be the Dragon Ball Z Broly. So first of all, Broly does not die in the first film. He survives and goes to Earth and is frozen in ice tundra. So I guess you could say he kind of technically dies, but really not. And then he comes back to life in the second movie after he hears Goten and thinks it's Kakarot. So Broly dies the first time in a beam struggle with Goku, Gohan, and Goten. Trunks fires a ki blast behind his back. He's caught off guard. Goku, Gohan, and Goten use the father and son's Kamehameha. They destroy the energy attack that Broly was using, and they shoot him into the sun. Broly screams in agony and pain as his body is broken up and incinerated in the sun, and he blows up in a huge supernova explosion. So Broly dies. Then, some blood samples of his is taken by Katoshi to Dr. Rayan, and Rayan clones Broly and creates a Broly clone, but the biofluid liquids destroy the cell structures and the body mutates into, in the retardation dub, Bio Broly. So Goten, Trunks, Kululin, and Android number 18 fight Broly clone, and clone Broly basically is melted up and incinerated in the biofluid, but he merges with the biofluid and becomes a giant, but when he touches the seawater, he dies and turns to stone, and then Goten and Trunks fire Kamehamehas and final flash attacks, and the clone Broly dies. At the end of the movie, Goku says that he has to go down to hell to fight the dead Broly and beat him, but this is never shown. This is off screen. I'm sure it would have been quite an interesting fight to see a Super Saiyan 3 Goku fight against a full power legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So Broly comes back to life when the demon lord Janemba opens the gateway between Earth and Hell. Broly escapes and goes to Earth, and is either killed by Gohan, Videl, Goten, Trunks, Gotenks, or whomever. He dies, he goes back to Hell. Gogeta kills Janemba, and that is the end of that. In the Super 17 arc, Park Ranger Android 17 and Hell Android 17 open up Hell. Broly escapes and he kills a bunch of civilians and stuff and attacks with other villains. And then he is either killed by Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Vegeta. Very likely he's killed by Vegeta and sent back to Hell. Or when Goku kills Super number 17 with the Dragon Fist, Broly instantly dies and returns to the other world because the gateway is closed. In Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Broly comes back a couple of times as well and is killed by Goku or Vegeta or Gogeta or Vegito or whatever. And so yeah, Broly is a very tough guy. Now, in the first Broly movie, Broly says that his power is increasing by will, or simply at will. I think that this is a mistranslation of the original Japanese, and what he's actually saying is that he is getting stronger as he is being pushed more and going through Zenkai. Broly has a natural capacity to just grow in power the more that he destroys or kills, and the more that he fights. He is literally the most base Chad Saiyan ever, or Super Saiyan ever. Another thing, too, he does not destroy the West or the South galaxy. He just kills all the life on all the planets and all of the star systems in that entire galaxy. He literally is strong enough to do that. And then he's even stronger in the second movie, too. He's probably also stronger than that in Rebirth of Fusion and in the Super 17 arc. So Broly's a pretty awesome brute, but he has no control or willpower over himself. Also, what was I gonna say? Broly, he's a mutant scion, basically. Oh yeah, the story of the legendary Super Saiyan that Vegeta talks about on Namek when Goku's about to fight Recoome, that is not Broly. Broly was born in the present, and he has nothing to do with the events in the distant past. He is not the original legendary Super Saiyan. That's just the title of the movie, and that's the name of his form. The legendary Super Saiyan was a great ape, or an Ozaru, a golden great ape, when he was using that form. And he is also not the legendary Super Saiyan God. Broly never has God Ki, and he never transforms into a Super Saiyan God either. Alright, so that's pretty much all I wanted to cover.